Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litza and today's our podcast number 77. It's the 28th of March 2024 and you know it's my favourite day of the week because we all get to hang out together. I get to showcase all of your amazing makes and I get to share with you what I've been up to during the week. Now, as always, we get started with Tile of the Week Thursday. So tonight won't be any different, of course. And yes, I have finished my tile, which is great. And our lovely, lovely yarny friend Josephine, of course, she has sent in her tile and hers is beautiful as always. And I cannot wait to share it with you and then show you the two tiles side by side. So just a quick little recap, because as we are at tile number 84, I'm sure that most of you, if not all of you, know all about what Tile of the Week Thursday is, but let's do a little recap. Our friend Sam over at Manford's Makes, now she is the one that started all of this, and if you want to see each and every tile that's been made, go to her channel, visit her with her. You'll absolutely love her if you haven't already, gone across. But she has a playlist, so if you put in the hashtag Tile of the Week Thursday, not only will you see everyone that's joined in with her along the way, but then you'll go into her channel and see her playlist of each and every tile, because of course she started at tile number 1. What am I talking about? This book here was gifted to Sam in Happy Mail, and there are 100 crochet tiles in here, and Sam started off at number 1, of course, because she pledged to the YouTube world that she would make each and every tile, one a week, until this book was finished, and that was back in July 2022. We are powering on. As I said, we're up to tile 84, so we've got 16 tiles to go. Now at this current period, we're making the tapestry crochet tiles, and we have 2 to go, which is pretty cool. I believe then we have 1 or 2 tiles before we start making tiles that aren't square. They're going to be different shapes, so that's going to be very, very exciting. I actually jumped on at tile number 25, and I'm hoping to put together all the tiles somehow to create a blanket in memory of this awesome journey that we've all had together. So I've made all my tiles using the same yarn. Well, that's 6 different colors. Beg your pardon, 7 different colors. I'm forgetting my own stats, guys. This is why I have my clipboard here and my marker, because it keeps me on track. I really should refer to it more often. Anyway, back on track. So I use this awesome Marvel 8-ply yarn, which is it is a DK weight yarn, and I use my 5mm hook for each and every tile that I make. So all the color palette will be all the same throughout, but of course the tiles will all be different sizes. Now this is my favorite color of all, so it does feature in quite a few of the tiles, and you will see it in tonight's tile as well. Beg your pardon, I bumped you guys. Now let me pop that down. So this week's tile, as I said, was a tapestry crochet, only 8 rounds, and there it is there. It's actually quite pretty, I think. Now it does have, I think, bobble or popcorn stitches there. I made mine 2D again, and the name is Berry Hearts. So it was a nice easy one, because although it does have 4 colors in it, as you saw, at no point in time did you have more than 2 colors, and a couple of times 3. So this is what my tile looks like, guys. As I said, there's no 3D in mine. There were some what do they call, front posts, but I didn't put any in. But of course Josephine did. She made hers exactly like the book. So let me just show you her tile and tell you about her color choices. So you can see there where it looks, actually it's a beautiful flower the way they've done it. That's what it reminds me of. And the little, like the top of the flower, and there's your little hearts there. Absolutely stunning. Thank you, Josephine, for sending in your tile. Now, Josephine tells us that the yarn that she used is Stylecraft Special DK for the magenta, and Lapis is the blue. And then she used Wendy Supreme DK weight yarn in the color Koala and the color Cinnamon, and she used her 3.5mm crochet and more hook. Absolutely gorgeous. Now let me show you our tiles side by side. Oh my goodness, how awesome is that? They actually look very pretty together, I think, because as you can see, I've used a bit of apricot and it matches the background of Josephine's, and we both, other than mine being a lot of like very stark, I think with the white, they look very pretty together. So there we go, guys. I cannot believe that we have finished tile number 84. That is crazy, especially that I jumped on at tile number 25. So next week it'll be 60 tiles. I haven't made them all, so I've probably made about 55. So what do we do now, guys? Tile of the week, Thursday, number 84, tick, done and dusted. Tile number 85 next week. As I said, it'll be another tapestry crochet tile, and then we've got one more after that. How amazing is that? I have to say that my technique of in the back of the tiles when I'm doing tapestry crochet, it is improving every week. The tanglage is almost completely gone, so I'm very, very happy to share that with you all. So you go, you do learn a few things along the way, which is awesome. Now, this is the best part, isn't it, guys? I get to showcase all your awesome, amazing makes. So as always, thank you each and every one of you for taking in the time to send in your makes. Now, some of these will be for baskets from our CAL 2024, because I didn't get the emails in time for last week's video, which was on Saturday, and we drew project number 6. And this is the glasses case. So if any of you are jumping on board, or if you haven't started yet, please do so now. You've got another week or so to get in your glasses cases. And as I said in previous videos, don't fret if it comes across to me a bit later, the email. I will definitely be showcasing your makes. I think it's all to do with our timeline. Like in Australia, I think we're about 17 hours ahead from most of the world, so well, the northern hemisphere, so not the southern. So that's why sometimes I don't get them for the actual reveal video of the next project, but rest assured they're here tonight. Now let me get my glasses, because I want to make sure that I read everything properly. Now our friend Thea, she has sent in quite a few baskets, and I have to tell you, she has used some really exciting yarns. I'll show you the novelty yarns that she used for some of her baskets, and I'll point them out. So Thea does say that for her big baskets, she used holding together 5 strands of yarn, all her scrap yarn, and then some of the smaller baskets, she just used any yarn she found in her stash, but she did use some novelty yarn. Look at this, guys. How awesome is that she incorporated all the novelty yarn that she had. And she says she just treated them like a bulky weight yarn. And the most exciting thing for her is that she actually emptied, by making all these baskets, a 55-litre clip lock container. I think that's pretty impressive, don't you? So let me just show you these. If I point to them, you'll see this yellow basket here? That's that top yarn there. Pretty impressive, right? Who would have thought? And then the red basket here, if you look at it up close, you'll notice it's got little pom-poms in it. So that's that yarn there. And this white, black, grey one here is this yarn down the bottom there. How awesome is that? Thea, that is so cool, because a lot of us have a lot of novelty yarn, and myself included, and you think, what am I going to make with this? You've either bought it on, like, oh my goodness, it's been a bargain, or wow, I wonder what I can make with this. And now we actually know we can put, use it like bulky weight yarn and create something awesome. So thank you, Thea, for sending them through. But it doesn't stop there. Thea's got some more baskets that she made. So let me show them to you. I hope I've got them in the right order, Thea. So this one here is, let me show you this. They're actually so pretty, the black and the red. This is the Easy Modern Crochet Storage Basket, and she used here a single crochet, and it's by Sigoni Macaroni. And then we've got this one here, very, very pretty. Again, Thea's used the 5 strands of yarn together. And this one here is Crochet Easy Basket for Beginners by May, M-E-I, on YouTube, and she's used an 8mm hook. Now this one here is so beautiful, this one. Look at all the colors in it. Again, the 5 strands of yarn. And this is the Brecken basket pattern by Turtle Trunk, 8mm hook and 5 strands held together. And look at this lovely one here too. Now this one is the Rustic Farmhouse Basket. It was a 1-ball project, MJ's Off the Hook Designs, but Thea did use I think 5 strands of yarn. Yep. And she used a 6mm hook And it's a chain spun yarn, I think she said, for that one. Apologies if I got it wrong, Thea. And here's a little collection of all of her baskets. Awesome. So thank you so very, very much, Thea, for sending them through. And they'll go towards your tally for your makes for our CAL 2024. Now, our friend Susanna, before I show you her makes, it's actually her birthday today. So happy birthday, Susanna, and hip hip hooray. We wish you a year filled with lots of fun and joy. So I'm so glad that tonight happened to be the 28th. Now wait till you see what Susanna's made. Oh, and by the way, Susanna has her own YouTube channel, Ye Olde Knot Crochet. Pardon me, I've ruined the name of your channel, Susanna. I will put it down in the description box so that everyone can catch up with you. Susanna always has really nice shorts. Look at that, guys. That is stunning. This is the first overlay crochet mosaic blanket that Susanna has done, and it's the Nordic Star. I have heard of this one and I think it's so beautiful. One day I hope to have the time and the patience to sit down and make it. Now it does also have an envelope border, and I'll show that to you guys. I'll show you both sides, the front and the back. So there's the border there. Susanna does say that this was a labor of love, but it was certainly worth it. And look how neat the back side of the blanket is. So thank you so very, very much, Susanna, for sharing that with us. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, our friend Corrine, she's been busy making some baskets too. And there's also some things in the background of her photo that I want to point out to you. So these gorgeous baskets here, they've already gone to their forever home, tells us Corrine. So how awesome is that? And then here is a whole heap of her baskets here. And I'll try to point them to them as I look at, as I speak about them. So she said that she used acrylic and cotton yarns for her baskets, and most of her baskets are based on the pattern by Pamela's Adoring Crochet, as a lot of us have based a lot of our baskets on, including myself. Now the smallest baskets are by Wow Crochet, so you can see some small baskets in there. The bunny baskets, so these two, how cute are they? They're by Repeat Crafter Me. The hexagon basket just over there, that one is by Crafting with Carleen. And the rest of them are just, as we said, based on, you know, Pamela's Adoring Crochet. Now up here, guys, can you see all those little gorgeous little amigurumis? So adorable. And over here, I believe that's the stitch sampler blanket from our CAL 2023. So thank you so much for Corrine for sending everything in. We got a real treat tonight. We didn't just get to see your baskets, but some of your other makes as well. That's that one. Josephine has been very, very busy. Other than the Tile of the Week Thursday, she's also made some stunning shawls. So let me just show you these. I'll show you the shawl laid out, the first one, and then hanging off her mannequin. So this shawl is Judy's Creations in Crochet Birds Mal or Make Along. It is a Yarnspirations pattern. Let me show you this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Oops, look at that, guys. Josephine did use a 6mm Clover or more hook, and the yarn is by Red Heart Unforgettable, and it is a 100% acrylic yarn. It is absolutely stunning. I love that. Now, Josephine continued to make another beautiful shawl, and look at the color gradient from top to bottom. Beautiful. Now, this one is, the yarn is a Hobie Cotton King Sultan 100% cotton cake. It is a pattern from Hobie called the Classic Attitude Shawl. Josephine did say it's an easy and relaxing double crochet shawl, and she used a 4mm Clover or more hook. Very, very pretty. And just for fun and something cutesy for Easter, Josephine made this tiny little amigurumi bunny. Now he looks big here, but let me tell you, he's not. He's only about 3 inches or 8 centimeters big from his little feet all the way up to his ears. So he really is tiny. She says that it's a low sew pattern, just the ears you add on, and of course add a little nose with black yarn. And it's a YouTube tutorial from Danica or Danica. Very, very cute. Very, very sweet. Now, our friend Raylene, she has sent in 3 gorgeous blankets. Now, she's used Marvel 8-ply yarn, just like the one that I showed you earlier that I use for my squares, but in different colors. So the first one, look at this, it's gorgeous. So this is like a filet crochet, and it's the Dragonfly blanket by Bag O' Day, 8-ply Marvel yarn, and the color is Sage. Very, very pretty. And I think she said that that's the color that was requested by the people that she made it for. Look at this gorgeous ripple. So this one is called the Simple Ripple Stitch by Blossom Crochet, and the 2 colors again being the Marvel 8-ply or DK weight yarn are Sage and Fawn. And I love this one. They're all gorgeous, but I love this color combination. This is absolutely gorgeous. And this is called Call the Midwife, and it's another filet crochet. Sorry, Call the Midwife Butterfly by Hank and Holly. Marvel 8-ply yarn in the colors Cream, Fawn, Brown Marble and Latte. Very, very pretty, all of them. So thank you so much, Raylene, for sharing them with us. Now, our friend Kim, look what she's made for us. Such an adorable little amigurumi. And this is Beatrix Potter. Now, this was made from a kit bought from Toft. It is 100% wool. And Kim says that it was lovely to work with. And I absolutely love all the details. Look at her shawl and her hat. Very, very cute. And her pretty little dress. Now, she's also made a little nanny goat. How sweet is he? And the pattern is in a book by Kerry Lord. Now, a lot of you may be familiar with Kerry Lord. She's actually the founder of Toft Yarns. So the yarn that was in that other, a little Beatrix Potter in the kit. Now, Kerry Lord lives in the UK and has an alpaca farm. So there you go. It explains why she has such beautiful, beautiful yarns. So thank you, Kim, for not only sending in your beautiful makes, but also for giving us a little background on who Kerry Lord is and the yarn that she has. Now, here we have, I'll just pop these off for a moment. Here we have our friend Liza. She has sent in something other than amigurumi. I like that she mixes it up every week, and I absolutely love these. They're her socks. I'm yet to make socks, but I will one day. And these are the Samba socks by Anna Hooker. It is from the Crochet Now magazine, the pattern. The yarn is Lana Grosser Land List, I believe, and it's 75% wool and 25% nylon. And Liza used a tiny little 2.25 millimeter clover hook. Very, very pretty color there. And here we have a shawl that Liza is making for her mum. It's the Bella Vita shawl. Some of you may remember we did a few of these last year. It is the second one that she's made. It is for her mum, as we said. The yarn is called Sprint. Again, 75% wool and 25% nylon. And again, she used her tiny 2.25 millimeter hook. So thank you so very, very much, Liza, for sharing your makes with us this week. Absolutely love them. Now, our friend Stella, some of you might remember her. She was one of the lovely ladies that attended the crochet talk that I gave in the last school holidays. And this is her second blanket that she's contributing towards Camp Boggy Creek. And it is a V-stitch blanket, and it is very, very pretty. I cannot wait to see her, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, hang out with her, have a cup of coffee, and bring the blankets in, because I am hoping to send the first lot out in July, because I don't think they're accepting them until August, and then we'll continue. Now, I need to get into my iPad, because our friend Sandara sent in 4 of her gorgeous makes. She's been very busy, she said, kicking some goals for this year because she wanted to make some tops. And at the very moment, as we speak, she's designing and crocheting her own dress. I cannot wait to see that one when it's finished. But for now, I've got some gorgeous makes to share with you. So let me just enlarge it a bit so you can see it. So this is the back of her I think I need my glasses, guys. Hold on. My writing is smaller than I thought. So here we go here. There we go. I hope my iPad there we go. So this is the Northwest vest. The pattern is On the Hook Crochet by Jean, and it's a Karen Marble yarn cake. Now, let me go across. Will it let me? And here is the front. And I love the lapel and the button. Beautiful. Now the next one here that you see here with all the granny squares, this vest is gorgeous and it's called Round the Granny Square Vest, and it was made using various scrap yarns. And the vest was just inspired, like an inspiration off Pinterest. So that's the front, and here's the back. Beautiful color combinations, absolutely love it. Now the next one here is a hexagon cardigan. Love the colors. Now this one is, the yarn is Premier Puzzle Yarn in the color Maize, and I'll just show you the front of it. I love the sleeves, beautiful. And lucky last, we have, how beautiful is that? Can you guys see that? Yes. The Agatha's Reading Shawl, the pattern's by Ophelia Talks, and the yarn is Lime Brand Comfy Cotton in the color Chai Latte. I'll bring it up close. There you go. You can see the detail in it. So thank you so very much, Sandara, for sending them through. And as I said, no pressure, but when you finish that dress, I cannot wait to see it. What an amazing thing that'll be to showcase. And also it is her design, which is even more special. So like I said, no pressure, but we can't wait to see that. Now I have been making a couple of little things this year, but also this week. And what I'll show you right now is I've made 3 loveys. Now I use the lovey pattern by Zelda NRJ3 here on YouTube, and I do that for each and every one of them. So I'll show you my little tiger. I know that Shirley will like this. So here you go, and there's his little tail poking out in the back. So for all of these, I've been using my velvet yarn, which I bought in Mill-in bags. So I've got quite a nice collection of colours, and it was very, very reasonably priced, 400 grams for, at the time, because I've had it for over a year, or maybe 2 years in my stash, probably about $5 a bag. And for some of them, I've been teaming up this sparkle yarn just to give it a little bit more oomph, if you like. Now this one certainly needed sparkle because it's a little unicorn, so that's 2 there. Generally I do 10 rows, sometimes 9 depending how tall the toy is, and I use a big rubber band, elastic band, hairband for these ones. And then lucky last is this adorable little puppy, and there's its little tail sticking out in the back and its little paws. So again, there's some sparkle in this one, and they are very, very cute. And for all of them I used a 7mm hook, so it's perfect with this yarn here. Now I've got a very special one to show you. A lot of you watched the unboxing for Crochet Society, which was this one here, box number, what was that, 47, this box here. Now the voting has closed, so I need to get started on the project that was the winner that you guys voted for, so thank you for that. But inside that box was a bonus book. Everybody fell in love with this, and I believe it's going to be available for everyone in the Crochet Now magazine. So in here are all these little animals to make. Now the one I chose, of course, to make, it's Easter, guys. I made this little rabbit. But I have to tell you, the one thing that I wasn't very convinced I really liked were the legs. I didn't like the way that they were sitting. And I did watch Cassandra over at Craftably Ever After, and she actually was running out of yarn. And, you know, everything that we make, you know, we turn it into something gorgeous in the end anyway. And her legs were a different size. So that's what I've done with my little bunny as well. He's made out of blanket yarn and an 8mm hook. So he's a little bit bigger than what most people would make. But you know me and blanket yarn. And here he is here. Oh my goodness, I am so in love with him, with his ears. Look at him there. Let me show you up close. His eyes are the pattern by Cassandra. The tutorial, how to crochet, embroider the eyes. Absolutely love it. And the nose and the little mouth I made up. I love his little bow tie and his arms and his big fat tummy. And I love these legs even more, his little legs. So here we go. That's what he looks like from behind. Now, I was contemplating about making him some pants, but for now I think it looks great like that. He's got his little basket ready, guys, for Easter, and he's ready to go. So there you go. He'll be definitely out for Easter. So I thought I'd better share him with you. My son's fiance was over last night and she just fell in love with him. So I've got a feeling I'll be making some more for some little people hopefully in the future. So they're my makes for now. I have been working, of course, and it's only a week away, on my piece for my collaboration with Shannon over at Shannon Talks Yarn. So you guys who have expressed interest in like joining us, please make sure you get your makes to me hopefully by next Thursday, because on Friday will be our video. I think that's the 6th of April when we put out what we've made. So I've nearly finished that, which is great. And of course I've been working on some other little bits and pieces which I'll be showing you very, very soon for the other cows that I've joined in this year as well. So that's it, guys. Although I've had fun making toys, I haven't, mass produced, but I have to tell you, this little guy here did take me a little bit more time than I thought it would. Reason being, I was running out of yarn and I was panicking. And then the ears, I put them on wrong at first, then I had to take them off. But other than that, he was a real joy to make, and but he did take longer than I took, because although very simple pieces to crochet, the instructions quite good, but not great when it comes to putting them together. They just said, rely on the picture basically, but that's okay. It's a learning curve, and I think that he turned out pretty cool. Now, I also have to talk to you about our very special visitor in a moment. But before I do that, I'll let you know that I'm very excited because we've got a 4-day break here, and it's all because of Easter. So I just want to wish each and every one of you that are celebrating Easter this weekend a lovely time with your family and friends. I myself, most of you know that have been hanging out with me for a while. I am Greek Orthodox, so our Easter, Orthodox Easter, is on the 5th of May. But because I have family, for example, my son's fiance, my partner's sister-in-law, and some other family members who are Catholic, we actually do celebrate this weekend as well, but we celebrate bigger in our home on the 5th of May. So, it is a very exciting time for all of us. Those of you that aren't celebrating, enjoy your long weekend. It's wonderful that we all get an opportunity to rest and visit with family and friends regardless, or just stay at home and just enjoy the peace and quiet. Now, I have to show you this because this is the vibe at work, right, guys? This is what our fridge looks like at the moment. Like the Easter Bunny has come to visit, and we did have a lovely day today at work, sharing lots of chocolate and hot cross buns, and it was, the buzz, it was great. We had the Easter hat parade for our kindy to year 2 kids, and their families came on site. It was just a lovely, lovely way to end the school week and then start into our Easter celebrations. So, like I said, once again, whoever's celebrating, have a wonderful time. I certainly have eaten a lot of chocolate already, and I know that there's a lot in my future over the next few days, so I'm very, very excited about that. But before we go, let me show you our little friend. Now, this is a very special visitor. This is Belle B. Isn't she adorable? Now, she's come all the way from West Virginia in America. Our friends KK and Kristen over at K&K Crochet have sent her on a journey across the world, and she's buzzed into our life only just yesterday, and I have the great pleasure of hanging out with Belle for the next few days before I send her off to her journey to where she's going to visit next, before she makes her way around to a few more stops and back to KK and Kristen. So what I'm going to be doing is documenting Belle's time here with us, and then I will do a little video to show you all before I send her on her way across to the next person. So this is our very, very special visitor for the weekend. I'm so very, very excited. Look how much I'm smiling. She's just made us so happy, brought so much joy. So thank you, KK and Kristen, for inviting me to join in Belle's journey. I couldn't be happier. Everyone got to meet her at work today. That's all I'm going to say for now. So here she is. I'm just going to pop her down here. I just love that. It's just so much fun. So guys, that's pretty much it. Nice and short and sweet this week. I hope you're all keeping well. I hope you're all keeping busy crocheting. And I hope that you take the time to spend some time just for yourselves, because we're always doing something for somebody else, aren't we? Sometimes it feels that way, and it's just time to take some time out for yourself. Whatever makes you happy, make sure that you get that done in that time that you've given yourself. I know what I like to do, and that is definitely make a nice cup of tea or coffee, have a little snack, and get my crochet and my YouTube out. And that's what I intend to do for a good part of the weekend, although we do have plans to work on the granny flat as well. But that's okay. It's meant to be a well-balanced, well-rounded life, right guys? So until I see you all very, very soon, take care everyone. Bye-bye for now.